There's that kind of line at the base where we saw a number of structures kind of built right along the base, and then there's a talus slope. And these might have been distinctive time differences during the Moan Koku, which had a slight change in the environment, which changed the consistency of the rock cover a little bit. And one of the interesting types of patterns that you get, you'll see in the rock right here, it's called Saconi, or honeycomb weathering. And they've actually studied it pretty extensively throughout the Southwest because they found similar patterns to this on Mars, and they were interested in how it forms. And how it typically forms, I think, is when it rains, the rainwater picks up some atmospheric gases, which makes it slightly acidic naturally. And then the sandstone is quite porous, so it'll drip down in the sand grains and be absorbed. And then when it hits another layer that's less permeable, or there's an overhang there already, the water will essentially start coming out along that seam. In the last couple millimeters, it just evaporates, and it leaves all the dissolved particulate matter that it has dissolved as it travels down through the rock behind in the rock. And if the water continues to follow the same pattern, you can see this little white material, this layer of calcium carbonate build up. And it can build up in kind of a flat mat, which sometimes you'll see a rock that breaks and you'll see the surface is white. Or it can build up in maybe a little nodule, and it puts pressure on the outside sand grains and it can break a little hole away. And then if it continues to happen in the same place for a long time, it'll form a real labyrinth.